All right, everybody. Thanks for showing up. This is Mike, and got another request from Mango Hippie, and it's more can be and wise singing in the rain. All right, so I only know one song about singing in the rain. Maybe this is it. So I really don't know what we're getting into. Let's get into the intro and right into the video. Here we go, y'all.
In my heart, and I'm ready for love. Let the stormy clouds chase everyone from the place. Come on with the rain. So wake the happy refrain. I'm just singing in the rain. Dancing in the rain. Just singing and dancing in.
I went through. You.
Singing
I went through. That's not nice. I went through, folk.
Just and dancing in the rain.
How cute, man. Yeah, these little skits they're so clean and they're so quirky and fun to watch. I wish we would have more of those, being done today. They're just feel good things. You don't have to have something that cusses all the time, or something that's maybe a little risque. Things like that are just as entertaining, at least to me, and to some of the people that I hang around with, because we talk about it every once in a while. But Mango, thank you again for another great request. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me. Going to get us out of here. Till I see you again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. This is another request from Mango Hippie. Somehow or another, the last one I did have him was the Men Lights, and I got it. I guess he had more, and I didn't see him. But so I got to finish this out, and then we'll move on. But this one, he says, is Murwillumbah, nicknamed Murbah by the locals, is a town in northern New South Wales. In April of 2001, just before the Easter long weekend, a semi-trailer carrying over 40,000 bottles of beer ran off the Pacific Highway near Murwillumbah into the Tweed River. Murbah swamp beer, finalist of Tropfest Australia 2002. All right, man. So let's get into the intro, and I gotta find my cursor. There it is. Let's get into the intro and right into the video, y'all.
in a sense, it was a miracle that he did walk away, or did he swim away? I'm not sure.
Beer send from God, that's what it sounds like. I just couldn't believe it. It was just beer everywhere.
Some people say it was an act of God, but to me I think it was a downfall of the Murbah Mustangs under 19.
About 2:15am on Tuesday, the 10th of April this year, a semi-trailer was travelling north on the Pacific Highway through Murbah.
And he hit this medium strip just here, broke his right front axle.
The truck lost control and went in the river.
When they went to pick the truck up, from what I've been told, they just cut the tarps and let the load go into the river. It's the only way they could pick the truck up. They couldn't pick it up fully loaded.
Friday the 13th being Easter, Good Friday, and the Pacific Highway being so busy, the RTA gave them a deadline at midnight to get off the road.
So we had no choice. We had to stop our work and come back in a few days' time, when just after Easter.
Which they did, but they left it there. There was no security there.
Just perfect timing for us. Long weekend, everyone went, yeah, let's go to the river.
Fairly ironic, isn't it? You can't buy beer on Good Friday, and here it is in copious quantities.
And there was people from like Queensland to Victoria coming through New South Wales going, what the hell is going on?
You couldn't get parking space around it.
At that stage on the first day, we believed that, we were told by the police that it was pretty much open slather.
Get in there and steal it while you can.
As far as they were concerned, they weren't stealing it. But from a technical point, as far as the law goes, it is stealing by find. That's the name of the offence. When we were over in the river, we were just swimming down. You'd grab a beer and crack it out at the same time, have a few sips of it and throw it back in the water and go down and grab some more.
A friend of mine and myself went down there on the wave runners and we had a look, see what was going on down there, and I said, oh well, we'll come back. So we come back and got a canoe, and we towed the canoe down with the wave runner, but we had too much beer in it on the way back and we sunk it.
Well, everyone had their own way, okay? Like I was telling you, ours was the crate with the ropes on it, and everyone thought that was a new idea. After they saw us do that, that kind of turned into the craze.
They had hoses and all kinds of things because they thought they could breathe underwater with a garden hose.
I saw people using even spears, trying to spear the plastic and bring up crates, but it just wouldn't work.
I was waiting for it to float past.
Okay, and you go under the bodyboard, and the next thing you know, people would just be grabbing off the top of your bodyboard and putting it in their own crate. So you had to have someone kind of on the bank, someone with the car, holding all the beer, and two divers with one person in the water with them. So you kind of had to work as a team when you were getting it.
Our under 19 team's got a few larrikins in it, and we decided we'd do some extra training one night. When they heard that the beer truck had gone into the river, they decided that swimming or diving would be a really good thing to do.
Yeah, we filled up the whole boot of a VL up to the brim, so we could just close it, and half a boot of a Hyundai XL.
From all the stories I've heard, the guys from the rowing club did the best.
I've got two dreams in life, and one's just been fulfilled, like diving for beer in the river.
They were determined to get everything in. They did eventually. I noticed one vehicle, when he shut the back door, the tyres were sitting on the mud guard.
And they say that up at the hospital it was the worst weekend they ever had, with like cut feet and hands and what have you.
One fella in particular who's quite a talented young footballer, we were counting on him pretty heavily in the semis, but
he stood on a bottle down in the mud, a broken bottle, and cut underneath his toe and got a couple of stitches.
Yeah, we lost him for the rest of the series, the rest of the semis.
If that happened in America, like, it would not be like that. Like, Australians just get in there and do what they have to do, get fun, get in there and down and dirty to get the beer. Like, Americans would have been going, oh, look at the river, there's all glass at the bottom, but like, no one cared.
And the next few weeks they were all drinking beers before training, after training, before football, after football, so yeah. It was different.
There was one other beer that they had there, they called it MSBs, or some sort of Irish beer or something like that. And because of the name MSB, everyone decided to call it the Murbah Swamp Beer. So everyone's going around, get into that Murbah Swamp Beer and all this kind of stuff.
It was a lot of hard work, but cleaning them all, because they had all diesel and shit on them. But I got a good wife because I took them home to her and she cleaned every single one of them.
They were all starting to go rusty on the top just that little bit because of the salt water and everything. But we didn't care. We just kept drinking them anyway.
And then just turned into havoc. Just party after party, free beer. No one cared. Everyone was shouting everyone. Everyone would give someone one of their beers, one of his beers. It didn't matter. It was free, so it was crazy. Crazy town at the time. You've never seen Murbah or anything like it.
And we'd nearly run out of alcohol. And there was this car down the back and everyone was getting it out of the boot and someone snapped a key off inside. So we all went down there with big screwdrivers and hammers and put holes in the back of the boot just so we could get it out.
By the time they sent the divers down to get the rest of it, there was none left.
It was cleaned out pretty well. The lugs had done a very good job actually, extremely good.
The image of the carcass being stripped out in the middle of the desert, it happened pretty quickly.
So the locals did the job of clearing the river, which had to be done as far as the environment was concerned. The issue was there that they were in actual fact committing an offence. It was one of those things. They all got away with it.
Before the crash, well, we might have had 1 or 2 wins, so we weren't going that good. After the crash, we didn't have any wins, I think.
Yeah, I thought we might have been able to slip in there, but I think the beer truck brought us undone.
Everyone got a free beer, put it that way. Even if you weren't in the river, you got a free beer, just because it was just like, yeah, who cares, if you know what I mean, it's free.
The only people who didn't get a drink were the coppers. That was about it.
It was a pretty happy time in town for a while. It was like this was the best thing that had happened to Murbah for a very long time.
Pretty amazing, it's like once in a lifetime thing. Put Murbah on the map.
Made Easter great. It was like 2 Easters at once. Beer and eggs together.
Yeah. I'll let this play through, man. It's go to the Murbah Mustangs. There you go. Yeah, man. that was a cute story, and how they pieced it together like that. You just can't help but smile at a story like that, man. And you don't even realize you're doing it until it's over, and you feel your jaws are your cheeks are sore from having a smile. That was pretty cool, man. I dug it. Thanks, Mango. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for me. I got to get us out of here. Till I see you again, I'll catch you down the river. Or catch you down the road. You know what I got on my mind. Bye, y'all.